Are you feeling stuck in the 9 to 5 grind? Dreaming of a life where your money goes further, the pace is a little slower, and your biggest daily decision isn't which streaming service to binge?
We know that feeling intimately. And that's why we are making a huge life change. We are moving to Albania next March.
Yes, we are. And for our own very selfish research purposes, we're taking you along with us. We've heard from a growing number of expats and retirees that one particular city is a genuine hidden gem, Korçë. They talk about living a beautiful, culturally rich life in Europe for a fraction of what you normally pay.
So today we are doing a deep dive to find out if this could be the place for us and maybe for you too. We are going on a virtual discovery tour to see what life there is really like. We'll get into the supposedly low cost of living, what to expect with housing, the truth about healthcare, and the unique local culture that people say make this city so special.
It's time to forget about the old, outdated stories about Albania. We're here to dig up the real scoop on Korça, and we're taking you along for the ride. So, let's do this.
So, with our big move to Albania looming, why are we looking so closely at Korça? When you research moving to Albania, everyone talks about the bustling capital, Tirana, or the stunning beaches of the Riviera.
But for our new home, we're looking for something different. We want authenticity, 4 proper seasons. Yes, we actually miss seasons. And a place that feels more like a hometown than a revolving door for tourists. The word on the street is that Korça delivers.
It's known as the City of Serenades and a cradle of Albanian culture. Expats there say that it has this charm that's hard to put into words, but you feel it as soon as you arrive. The city is incredibly walkable with gorgeous old Ottoman and French inspired architecture everywhere you look.
And we love this part. The cafe culture is apparently legendary.
I love good cafe culture as I'm drinking coffee as we speak.
No hot coffee today.
No sponsor.
It's cold. Yeah, people actually put their phones down and have real conversations. There is a sprawling bazaar that's been the city's heartbeat for centuries, and you can feel the history on every street corner.
And for digital nomads, it sounds like a perfect mix. It's a city with a relaxed vibe that forces you to slow down, but it's still lively enough that you wouldn't feel bored or cut off from civilization. Your biggest worry might be picking which cafe to work from. I mean, what a problem to have. Well, hold on, wait, back up. No work.
No work.
No work.
That's not even in my dictionary.
Or your vocabulary.
Definitely not the vocabulary. But to have it in the vocabulary, it has to be in the dictionary. So without the dictionary, it's not my vocabulary. For retirees, the appeal seems pretty clear. A high quality of life on a modest pension, a really safe environment, and genuinely welcoming people. The expat community is small but growing, and from what we can tell, it's a tight knit group of people who all woke up one day and said, there's got to be more to life than this.
All right, y'all, let's get into the nitty gritty, the number and the practical details that we all need to know. Our research has actually been pretty eye opening.
So, first up, the cost of living. This is where Korça really seems to shine. You might see older estimates online suggesting a single person can live comfortably for under $1,000 a month, including rent. Now, with recent inflation, it's probably safer to budget a little bit more. Let's call it the avocado toast tax.
And from what we've gathered, a monthly budget of around $1,500 allows for a very comfortable lifestyle with a modern apartment, plenty of dining out, and cash left over for travel. And if you have $3,000 a month, then you are really living large by local standards.
To give that some perspective, the national average after-tax salary in Albania is around $600 to $700 a month, and it's likely even lower in Korçë. That means any income from outside Albania gives you some serious purchasing power. We're talking ordering guac without checking the price power.
Groceries are reportedly fresh, local, and incredibly cheap. You can expect a monthly food budget to be in the ballpark of $250 to $350, and a casual meal at a local spot will only set you back a few dollars, and you can still get a nice three-course dinner for two for under $30. I can just say we just got back from eating dinner, and it was not $20 or $30
No.
for a couple. It was that for one person. Sheesh.
And the groceries, that amount is one grocery stop for us for the week. It's ridiculous. And next, we have housing. The rental market looks pretty reasonable. You might see one-bedroom apartments in the city center listed online for around $300 to $425 a month. But keep in mind, these are often furnished. Short-term rentals, they're aimed at visitors. Expats say that for long-term contracts, which is what we're going to be trying to get, the real deals are found by literally walking around and asking.
A larger three-bedroom apartment in the center will naturally cost more, like averaging $450 a month or higher, depending on how fancy you want to get. And if you look just outside of the main hub, prices drop quite a bit. And I will say that we went today to look at apartments for us because we have an offer on our home, and it was not for a two-bedroom. Two-bedroom was not $450 a month. It's not even close to $450 a month. So this is definitely going to be different for sure in Korça.
Put your guess in the comments as to what our two-bedroom apartment would run.
In a small town in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Utilities also seem affordable, but there is a catch. Some guides might quote a low monthly figure like $35 to $60 a month, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Korça is at a higher elevation and has real winters with actual snow. You will be running your heat for 4 to 5 months, so we have to budget for a higher utility bills then. So much for our dream of a $40 bill year round.
And speaking of real winters, let's talk about the weather. We wanted 4 proper seasons, and Korça definitely delivers on that front.
And summers are warm and dry. From June to August, you can expect average highs around 80 degrees Fahrenheit or about 27 degrees Celsius. The nights are cool and comfortable. It's really good strolling through the bizarre weather.
But winter is no joke. The cold season runs from late November to mid-March. January is the coldest month with average highs around 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius, and lows that dip to around 27 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 3 degrees Celsius. And yes, there will be snow.
Those aren't bad temperatures. I mean, that's something I'm used to right there. So, spring and autumn sound really nice with pleasant daytime temperatures. Basically, you get the full seasonal experience: cozy winters, beautiful springs, warm summers, and crisp autumns. We're into it.
Definitely into it. Now, what about the culture and lifestyle? Korça is described as a city of wide boulevards, parks, and history. The social scene revolves around the beautifully restored Old Bazaar, which is packed with charming cafes, artisan shops, and great restaurants.
The city is also home to one of Albania's oldest beers, Bira Korça. And we've heard, not know, but we've heard the brewery's beer garden is a great place to unwind. You know, for cultural immersion purposes. Right.
Tomato.
Yeah.
It seems like Korçë is a huge cultural hub for Albania. You'll find the National Museum of Medieval Art, the Jean Mili Photography Museum, and the very first school that taught in the Albanian language. History is everywhere, from the Ilyas Bey Mirahori Mosque to the Resurrection Cathedral. Life there has a nice rhythm. The morning buzz of the bazaar, the late afternoon coffee, and the traditional evening stroll or zero.
Okay, this is a big one for us and for any retiree or nomad. Healthcare. Let's be real about what our research turned up, because this is no joke.
Albania's system is a mix of public and private. The public system is there for everyone and is affordable, but it can be under resourced and the facilities aren't always up to date.
Here in Korça, there's the regional hospital which has seen some modernization. However, the standard advice for expats is that for any serious or specialized medical care, you should head to the capital of Tirana, which has several modern private hospitals, or even pop over to Greece for a little medical tourism.
It seems most expats use the private system for routine checkups and specialist visits, which are very affordable, often costing between 20 euros to 50 euros. You can also get many medications, even some antibiotics, over the counter for much less than you would pay back home.
So the bottom line we're seeing, and we're writing this down in permanent marker, is this. Anyone moving there, including us, would absolutely need comprehensive international health insurance. Day-to-day costs are low, but you need a solid plan that covers you for major emergencies, specialist care in Tirana, and medical evacuation if, God forbid, you need it. Don't skip this step.
Now, no place is perfect, and it's important to be honest about the challenges. So let's talk about safety and the soul crushing paperwork we will soon be facing.
On the bright side, Korça is reported to be a very safe city. It has a calm, small town feel, and violent crime is rare, especially involving foreigners. People report feeling very safe walking alone during the day. At night, it's always smart to use common sense, but you're more likely to be attacked by a friendly local offering you a coffee. A very good coffee. I want to be attacked
By
with a
coffee?
coffee.
The most common issues in Albania, like petty theft, are said to be much less of a problem there than in big what? European
European.
tourist cities. Sheesh, words are hard. It's a European.
I'm a pooping. Sorry about that. Just came out. My mind thinks different.
Made me cramp up, literally. Oh, I got cramp from laughing.
Now, for the not so fun part. You'll hear about corruption in Albania, and perception surveys often rate it as a significant issue. As an expat, you're most likely going to encounter this headache when dealing with government paperwork, not in your daily life.
Speaking of which, getting a residency permit can be a slow process that requires a lot of patience, which luckily we both have in abundance. I am known for my patience. I am known for it.
And I'll be in the doghouse for that answer.
That's not true. And yes, the language barrier is real. While you'll find some younger people who speak some English, we cannot rely on it for official business. It seems learning even a little bit of Albanian would go a long way. Our Ling app is already judging us.
Stop judging us.
Stop coming for us! That was for you, Darren.
If you're getting value from this deep dive and want to support our channel and our slightly chaotic journey to Albania, it's more than slightly. There are a few ways you can do that.
You can join our Patreon for exclusive behind the scenes content, or if you just want to say a quick thank you for the hours of research that we do, you can buy us a coffee. And the links for both of these are in the description below.
You can also check out our merch shop right up here. We've got some really fun stuff over there, and it helps support the channel and lets you be a part of the journey with us.
And if you would like to become a member of this channel, just click the link below. We appreciate all of it more than you know. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of when our next video will be out, which will be next Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central. We also go live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central, and it is so much fun. You really should join us over there. We have some really, really great people.
Just come on. If you got a question, somebody will answer it if we can.
Bring snacks.
Yes.
Coffee. It's in the name. So, what is our final verdict on Korçë based on this initial recon mission? Is it a real contender for our new home? Is it Europad approved?
Look, if you're looking for a massive city with a huge, bustling expat scene, this probably isn't it. But for us, and for anyone dreaming of a high quality, culturally rich life without selling a kidney in a place that feels authentic and welcoming, then Korça seems like a really good option to explore further.
It appears to offer the kind of financial freedom so many of us are searching for without giving up beauty or culture. It's a city for people who appreciate a slower pace, a genuine community, and the beauty of 4 distinct seasons.
4.
Not just bitterly cold winter and hell. There's actually a middle. Did you know there could be a middle?
I never even thought about it.
Middle.
We don't experience that. We experience bipolar and not bipolar, or bipolar, bipolar, not bipolar for a short bit, and then back to bipolar. That's the way it usually runs, especially here.
That could be in just one day.
It could be sunny on this side of the street. Look on the other side of the street.
Snowing.
It's pouring down rain, snowing,
Hail.
blizzard, tornado. But then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, it's reversed.
Yeah, you don't know. Keep it interesting down here.
We don't like normal.
Ain't that the truth? That's why I fit in so good down here, sadly.
Now for us, learning about Korça has been about discovering a different kind of life is possible. One that's richer in time, experience, and human connection. And probably a lot more cheese.
Matt loves cheese.
I love cheese.
He loves cheese.
Yes. Give me cheese.
Your cheese is my coffee.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Now that yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I just don't drink the cheese. And I definitely don't cut the cheese.
What?
I nibble on the cheese.
I don't know where we're going with this, but we need to stop.
I have no idea.
We hope this guide gave you a real honest look at what life in Korça might be like as we figure this all out for ourselves. We truly think it's one of Europe's best kept secrets for anyone working remotely or looking to retire well.
What part of life in Korça are you most curious about? The food? The people? The bureaucracy nightmares? I can barely say that word. So just ask away in the comments below. We're learning along with you, and we really do read and reply to every comment.
Even the hateful ones. You know who you are. EVP NYC. You have a fan club here now.
He hasn't answered.
Of course he hasn't. So you guys have a great week, and we will see y'all next Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.